The next thing is, man, Craig Mack was the one that jumped Bad Boy off. And they bad that Craig Mack, who died from AIDS, that man, he got brainwashed so bad from Diddy and got done so wrong. The man went to South Carolina and joined a cult with his family until he died of AIDS a few years ago.
Diddy's time behind bars just took a wild and shocking turn. According to new reports, a prison doctor has allegedly confirmed that Diddy may have caught a deadly disease while locked up, and the details are leaving folks speechless. From his lavish lifestyle to facing these harsh conditions, it's looking like the tables have seriously turned for Diddy. So, what's really going on behind those prison walls, and how did things get this bad? Well, a lot of people have come out claiming that Diddy lost a crazy amount of weight, not just because of that prison food or him skipping meals, but because he's reportedly dealing with an acute STD while locked up. You probably know that Diddy has been sitting in jail for a few months waiting on his trial that's set for May 2025. But here's where things get wild. We've all heard the stories about Diddy's lifestyle, how it wasn't just about women, but also involved male escorts and down-low activities. Well, the word is he might have kept that same energy behind bars. Apparently, Diddy's got himself a little crew of male fans in jail. These guys are riding for him so hard, they're even making his bed for him. But that's not even the craziest part. Things between Diddy and these dudes have gone way beyond just folding sheets, if you know what I mean. And let's be real, access to protection in prison is a whole other issue, which brings us to the real news, and that's the allegations that Diddy might have contracted a deadly disease while in jail. And just when you think it couldn't get messier, Jaguar Wright jumped in to co-sign the rumors. In her usual no-filter style, she spilled some serious tea during a recent interview. She said Diddy has allegedly been dealing with HIV and even claimed she could name at least 20 other men in similar situations. Jaguar hinted this whole thing is way bigger than just Diddy, but didn't drop any names yet. She's saving all the details for her upcoming show. War has been coming for him like crazy. In October, during an interview with Piers Morgan, Jaguar went all in, calling Diddy one of the most dangerous people she's ever dealt with.
I'm smarter than Claudia Jordan. I would never take a picture with the devil.
Straight up labeled him the devil. She also claimed Diddy's whole career was crafted by powerful industry figures to control the culture and keep the music industry running smoothly, basically painting him as some sort of demon for their benefit. Jaguar even said she's been warning folks about him and Jay-Z for years, describing them both as monsters whose actions were ignored until now. Now here's where things get even messier. Recent reports are saying Diddy is flat out refusing to leave his cell at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. His refusal is messing up all kinds of legal proceedings, including the multiple SA lawsuits he's caught up in. In fact, Tony Busby's assistant spilled in a letter that Diddy's refusal to cooperate is causing delays in everything from serving legal papers to scheduling and managing these cases. The letter even said they're trying to get a conference rescheduled because Diddy won't leave his cell to accept service, like, at all. Now, why might he be doing this? Some folks are saying it could be tied to his alleged health issues. If those rumors about HIV are true, it's possible Diddy's struggling with the physical effects of the disease and doesn't want to be seen in public right now. Makes sense, right? But it could also be because of paranoia. Apparently his paranoia is at an all-time high. Word on the street is he's so terrified of being poisoned that he's straight up refusing to eat some of his meals. Seriously, when you think about all the allegations floating around about Diddy allegedly pulling shady moves, like poisoning people to cause pneumonia-like symptoms, it kind of makes sense why he'd be worried someone might turn the tables on him now. But it ain't so far-fetched, and some people who've seen jail themselves have told us about it too. A former inmate, Larry Levine, said that Diddy's fear of being poisoned ain't that crazy at all. Diddy even had the audacity to demand his own personal nutritionist in jail.
Diddy's eating.
Well, I got an inside source there at MDC, and if they knew who it was, they'd really plot. When people go into custody, they have anxiety, they're depressed, a lot of things go through their mind. And one of the things they do is they stop eating. Look what happened to Jeff Epstein. I got people every day saying, you think they're going to Epstein him? And I go, well, I really don't know. Imagine if someone paid someone off on the inside to actually poison his food, give him a heart attack, and he dies. And no one would really think anything of it. So that may be one of the reasons he's not eating. There's a possibility that he wants to go on a kosher diet. It's prepared a little bit differently. It's a religious diet.
He wanted someone to come in and help him get back in shape after prison life started taking a toll on him, but the prison system wasn't having it. Now here's where things get even more interesting. Diddy has also been refusing to leave his cell, and people are wondering if this is all part of some bigger plan. Is he just trying to stay out of the public eye because of the alleged physical effects of his health issues? Or is he using it as a way to dodge even more lawsuits? People think it's only natural that all of these things are happening to him right now. Can't blame Diddy for crying in his cell when he's fallen from so high to so low, especially knowing the weight of not only his legal issues but knowing some big people are out to get him. But even though he might be in danger, Diddy is still his old self. Why? Well, let's just say that the drama behind bars at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center is giving prime-time reality show vibes. Diddy is now all pissy because Luigi Mangione is stealing the spotlight inside prison walls. The inmates are showing Mangione love, and Diddy, who's used to being the main character everywhere he goes, is not handling it well. According to sources, Diddy's throwing tantrums because Luigi is being treated like some kind of folk hero. A source close to the situation even said Diddy's ego is still bigger than life, which, are we surprised? However, Diddy's spokesperson is calling all this jealousy talk false. Now, Luigi is in solitary confinement, so he and Diddy haven't even crossed paths, but apparently the inmates can't stop talking about Luigi's backstory. He's loved for sharing his struggles with back pain and the perceived injustices of the healthcare system, a hot topic among prisoners, especially considering the jail itself has a reputation for inadequate healthcare. Luigi's also gaining attention for his boldness for taking out the CEO, which has galvanized some critics of the healthcare industry. Oh, and here's the real deal. Mangione knows about his rising fan base. Sources say he's choked up by the support and it's given him confidence. Like, people are calling him a hero and even lusting over him, and he's here for it. Meanwhile, Diddy is still stuck in general population, reportedly feeling like his star power isn't enough to win over the inmates. For someone who's always been larger than life, this must be a humbling experience. Let's not forget, Brooklyn's MDC isn't new to housing controversial figures. It's the same place Jeffrey Epstein died and where Sam Bankman-Fried is currently locked up. So Diddy's dealing with a lot: competition for attention, legal battles, and the harsh reality that prison doesn't care about your resume. So what's your take? Do you think Diddy's paranoia and behavior are because of his alleged health struggles, or is this just him playing games to avoid facing the music? Could Jaguar rights claims actually be exposing the truth, or is this just another wild rumor? Let us know about it down below.